Welcome to historic Canal Street. This is today's Canal Street, an area clearly looking to the future but building upon its past. But this is what it looked like prior to 1924. A series of canals once twisted through the streets in this area, bringing goods by boat to those who lived here. Believe it or not, the canal still runs under Canal Street. Today it's an eclectic mix of stores, restaurants, and services. Just off Canal Street is the new Smyrna Beach Museum of History. It was the site of the first schoolhouse in 1842 and the city's first post office in the 1920s. Let's go inside. New Smyrna Beach is the second oldest city in North America. Here, visitors will learn how the city came to be. Did you know that some consider Smyrna to be the 14th colony? Within this cluster of buildings, constructed in 1906, is the site of the Palace, the city's first movie theater. With its Art Deco architecture, this structure was built in 1933. There were once 3 verandas in the front. Inside is a beautiful coquina fireplace. The building is currently undergoing historic renovation. Now City Hall and administrative offices, this building was constructed in 1940 with WPA, or Works Progress Administration, grant money. In 1941, leaders got a letter from First Lady Eleanor Roosevelt congratulating the city on its efforts in becoming the first town in the South to use the money to construct a cultural center. East Coast Cruiser Night attracts car enthusiasts from all around. From the popular VW Bug to high-performance cars, there's something for everyone at this car show. Car owners arrive early to get their favorite spot, then ready their cars for showing. Hundreds of people come out for this monthly event. Some just enjoy looking at cars. Others reminisce about years gone by, and still others dream about the car they'll have when they grow up. This building was a former library. The Connor Library, the city's first, was built in 1901 by Washington E. Connor, a retired stockbroker. He funded the building, the books, and the staff. Fire Station Number 50 was built in 1948. A bell in the tower was rung by one of 3 firefighters anytime there was a fire. This metal structure, which sits behind Little Drug, was once the stage of an old vaudeville theater. And Little Drug was the theater, the Victoria. Let's take a look. Back then, the store sold cookies and candy to moviegoers. Today, it's a drugstore and old-fashioned soda fountain. Here you can order an ice cream soda just like the way they used to make them, and share it with someone you love. This structure was built in 1911. Today, Thai Mango serves up Thai cuisine. Speaking of food, the building that houses Jason's Deli is a fine example of classic Art Nouveau. This used to be a millinery shop. Let's look inside. You'll find a number of restaurants guaranteed to satisfy your every craving. From classic breakfast to pizza to comfort foods and nouvelle cuisine, every dining experience is located around Canal Street. The Mediterranean-style Palms building was once a dry goods store and shoe shop. Now an antique store, this is an example of Victorian architecture. Note the sloped steel roof. It's a steep roof mostly seen in northern climates so that snow doesn't settle in the winter. What's now Southern Trends has been a hardware store and a plumbing shop. Today it's a furniture store, and among the furnishings is a treasure, the city's oldest freight elevator. Let's step inside. If you ask nicely, the current owners might just take you for a ride. Still in use today, it bears the original rafters. It was built in the mid-1920s. It's time to talk about the Highwaymen paintings. The Highwaymen painted Florida and walked the highway statewide, selling their art to anyone willing to pay a few dollars. Today, many of their now famous paintings are sold here. It's not the oldest thing along Canal Street, but the farmers market has been feeding New Smyrna Beach residents since 1991. You'll find things like locally grown lettuce, garden-grown tomatoes, and peppers, and just about every other fruit and vegetable you can think of. Let's take a walk. There are baked goods, freshly prepared foods, handcrafted baskets, and locally made goods, even fresh flowers to take home. Whether you're a history buff or just enjoy shopping and dining, we hope you'll take a stroll down historic Canal Street.